have, my friend, I think is motherhood, marriage, menopause, midlife crisis, and makeup. Hi y'all, welcome to today's video. I don't know if I want to make this video today, to be brutally honest. I'm just going to put it out there. Today, I'm making a little different video. I'm making this video, maybe one of you out there is in the same position I'm in. So, let's talk about it. Y'all, on this channel, we create beauty one palette at a time. Grab your brushes, grab your palettes, let's get into it. Today, we're doing this palette. Y'all, here is the color story. Okay, y'all. I will pop up pictures next to me of the shades that I'm using. You know the drill. So let's just get into it. When I was young and in high school, you know, I knew, or I thought I knew, what my life was going to look like. I knew exactly what my husband was going to look like. I knew exactly what my kids were going to look like. I knew exactly, you know, what they were going to do and what I was going to do. Well, now that I'm older and lifed, yeah, everything that I thought in my head back then did not happen. Every single thing did not happen. My kids do not look like what I had in my head. They look better. My children, like what I expected them to be, how to act, better. There were times, I'm not gonna lie, I thought to myself, oh, dear God, what has he done? Because I was like, I am pretty sure God picked the wrong mom. Because I don't know if I can do this. And it's not that the kids were bad or, you know, anything like that. It was insecurity on my part. I was insecure on, I don't know if I could be a good mom. Like, these kids deserve so much better than what I could give them. So I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Because all I got is mother instinct. Like, they don't make a manual on how to be a parent. So motherhood was motherhood. You know, we are moms. We make mistakes. We have our days like every other person. And then, you know, the hustle and bustle of, I've always told everybody, like young moms that have come to me and said, you know, I just don't want to be there. I don't want to work, you know, until they get into school. And I understand their way of thinking. I get it. Because, I mean, that's their opinion. But the way I see it is, I rather work until they get into high school. Because once they get into high school and they get involved in sports and, you know, whatever else they do, debate and all these things, all these extracurricular activities, their first steps, their first tooth, the first time they rolled over, that's not going to be what they remember. It's going to be, were you there at that football game? Were you there at that concert? Were you there at that parent-teacher conference? Were you there when they got that award? So that's what they're going to remember. That's when I would rather not work. I would rather work and let the daycare provider slash babysitter slash mom, mother-in-law, whatever, tell me when they rolled over, got their first tooth, said mama for the first time, whatever the case may be. Like, I rather depend on that and just write it down in the baby book than, you know, not be there when I know that that's what they're going to remember. I don't have that award program or football game or whatever. And I don't have all the laundry. And I literally can set my cup down in the house and it doesn't move. I can honestly say that the house is too quiet. I mean, it's eerie. I can still smell my children as babies. I can still hear their laughter. But in the midst of all of this going on, there's another elephant in the room. There's menopause. So yeah, I have that. Yep, I have that. I don't know if I'm sad and I'm crying all the time because is this what it feels like when your kids put you in a nursing home? Am I going through menopause? Is it a midlife crisis? I gotta stop the camera because, hold the phone. Between menopause and, you know, motherhood, makeup, I mean, I'm thankful that I get to live and experience all of this because, you know, some women don't. Some women don't get to have this blessing or, you know, I guess blessing in disguise slash curse. I don't know. I don't know what you would call this exactly. I mean, I'm sure that it's not, I will tell you it's not fun. It's not fun at all. It's just, I have spent over, you know, 30 years taking care of kids. And now that I don't have kids to take care of, I just was not prepared to go from motherhood to menopause. Because I tell you what, I literally have cried and had at least one meltdown. I don't know if I like that. I have had at least one meltdown a day. I don't know if that's normal going, you know, like to be that way. I would like to think so. I would like to think that this is not my new norm. I mean, please tell me out there that this is not my new norm. But I am telling you, this is rough. This is not easy. But I'm, you know, to go from motherhood to menopause to nothing to, I mean, makeup is all I have right now. Everybody's like, get a hobby. It's like, I have a hobby. I do it every day. And I love it. It's makeup. It's spending time here with you. It's putting myself out there to you. I enjoy that. This side looks fantastic, but this side not so much. Like, I need to fill in this spot. It's like my skin is eating this part right here. So I just feel obsolete. Like, I feel like a part of me is missing. And I have no idea what just happened. My daily routine, like going from motherhood, menopause, empty nester, like this was not something anybody talks about. This is not what any woman mom talks about. This is not what anybody warned you about. I wish this was more open for discussion because I have questions. My mom is with Jesus, so it's not like I can pick up the phone and ask. And if this is the hardest part of it, please tell me this is the hardest part of it. But do not lie to me and tell me that I haven't even hit the tip of the iceberg. Like, if there is more to come that is even harder to consume, or does this get worse? I would like to know that too. I mean, please don't sugarcoat things and tell me it's going to get better. Because right now I can only see the next hour. I don't see the next day. I just need to know, does it get worse before it gets better? Anywho's, y'all. Is this a midlife crisis? I mean, did I go from motherhood to menopause to midlife crisis? Is that what this is? Oh dear. Y'all, let me finish your eyes. Hold on to your butts. Okay, y'all. Here's the finished look. Well, I don't know what my self-diagnosis is other than I'm missing my children. So, there's that. Anywhoosies, my blush and my lippy, yes, you heard me correctly, is the blush. And it is in the color Nirvana by UNEARTHLY. But it is my lip and it is my blush. My highlighter is Bizarre from UNEARTHLY. My lip gloss is Dread from UNEARTHLY. My lip liner is Vamp from UNEARTHLY. And on my lower lash line, I used this Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner by Maybelline. And this is in the color Richie Amethyst. So, yeah. But this is my look. And I'm going to go about my day. And the goal for today is not to cry this makeup off my eyeballs. That, my friend, I think is motherhood, marriage, menopause, midlife crisis, and makeup. Yeah, my poor husband. Anywho's, y'all, like, subscribe, share, click that notification bell down there, and we'll let you know next time I upload. I hope you guys have an awesome, amazing day. Go out and do something kind for somebody. And I'll see you in my next video. Doodles.